Hi everyone, this is AyeshaShaik. I'm going to teach you today what comes before, after and between the given numbers. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. What do you mean by what comes after a given number? So when you say after, it's the immediate next one. The next, what comes next. For example, if I say what comes after 10. So you would be like after 10, that's what's immediately after 10. Count after 10. I don't know what comes after 10. Easier way for shorter numbers. If you're a beginner and you're just learning what comes next, you can start saying your numbers from 1 and then you will get to know what comes after 10. Or else, but before that, as you cannot be doing that all the time, so you need to know that you need to memorize the numbers in the right order. Okay, so after 10, what's the next number? It is 11. So what comes after 10? It is 11. How about finding what comes after 21? 21. After is the next number. So when you say 21, remember 20 will be as it is. The 1, you have to change it to the next number. So 1 becomes 2. So 21, the next number is 22. Okay. Now let's look at what comes before. Okay, before is you have to do the backward counting, that's the reverse counting. So you should be aware of the reverse counting if you're trying to do it mentally. If not, okay, if you're not sure how to count numbers backward, there is another way. You can also have a number line or a number grid with you. So using that, you can refer and you can count backward. Okay. If I had to say what comes before 7, how would you find that? What comes before 7? Before is jump a number backward. So 7 and then 6. You can have a number grid to find the answers as well. Or else when I was a kid, I remember we used to learn numbers from 1 to 20. Okay, our teachers would also teach us counting backward. So 20 to 1 we could just say like this. So it was easier for us to find what comes before and after mentally that way. So you need to memorize your numbers forward and backward both. But before that, you can also use a number grid or a number line and then you're good to go. How would you find what comes before 17? Before 17, go one number backward and the answer is 16. 16. As the numbers get bigger, there is a trick. For example, if I say what comes before 29, so you know the prior number to 9 is 8, so you would say it is 28. You're not changing the tens place, you're changing the units place only. What if I say what comes before 30? Now this is the trick. This is where you go wrong. You cannot say 31. Okay, that's when you say what comes after. But when you say what comes before, then you have to realize it cannot be 39 or 31. It is 29. You're going one number backward. So the trick that I told you before doesn't apply over here. So it's quite a little tricky, but if you know the numbers right, it's gonna be easy. Next one is how to find what comes between both the numbers. So you have two numbers and it's like, okay, I have 15-17. What comes between? So say your numbers faster. 15, then it's 16 and then 17. So 16 is the number that comes between these two numbers. Okay, how about 23-25? So say after 23, you have to look at the first number and write what comes after the first number. So don't get confused. What is this between thing? So look at the first number and you have to write what comes after the first number. So 23, what comes after 23? It is 24. So the next number is just to confuse you basically. Okay, how about what comes between 35 and 37? 35 and 37. Remember the trick, you have to say what comes after the first number. So after 35, it's going to be 36. So what comes between 35 and 37? It is 36. That's it. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. As I said, you can use number lines, you can use number grids and try to find out as well. That's even more easier. Gradually, you have to learn how to do it mentally as well. Alright, that's it for today. Inshallah, I'll see you in my next video. Until then, God bless you. Take care. Allah Hafiz. And loads of love.